Welcome to a little smaller government politics with Joe Kennedy. Some very upsetting happenings are going on in Arizona right now, where we've got big government Republican candidate John McCain running against small government alternative J.D. Hayworth. J.D. is currently a little underfunded and probably not getting as much attention as we would like, having less than $50,000 to his name thus far. But the real problem and what upsets me is not his lack of funds. The issue here is the continued desecration of a small government, cut spending and cut taxes platform that we all embrace. We have Sarah Palin coming out and endorsing the big government politician in John McCain. That's right, Sarah Palin jumping right on the McCain bandwagon just a few weeks after speaking at a national Tea Party event. This is hypocrisy at its worst. Not only do we have a self-proclaimed spokesperson for the Tea Party speaking for increases in war spending, but we have her coming out and endorsing one of the biggest spending Republicans we have in the nation. We're talking about the same John McCain who drafted McCain-Feingold, eroding some of our freedoms of speech. We're talking about the same John McCain who pushed forward some of the original stimulus packages which bailed out the big banks with money taken from the taxpayers, only to have those same banks in return run out and give their executives huge bonuses. If Palin isn't enough, we have to look at our own newly elected senator of Massachusetts. Now, I might be a little biased here, but just as I said during the election, Senator Brown is a big government Republican who wants to spend more on the wars. Senator Brown came out against the income tax referendum last year, and now Senator Brown, along with Palin, is campaigning for one of the biggest spending Republicans in the nation. Now, I don't really blame Senator Brown for doing this. I'm a little disappointed in the fact, but the reality is McCain campaigned for him, so he's got to return the favor. The point being is we have two people who claim to be small government advocates, and now they're endorsing and campaigning for a gigantic government politician. Tea Partiers around the country need to take note of how their politicians vote and who their politicians are backing. It's not enough to just not elect the Democrat. We have to elect people who actually do the job that needs to be done. Elect people who will cut spending and lower taxes. We've got a real opportunity to do that in Arizona with J.D. Hayworth in 2010. We've got the real deal, a much better choice than big spender McCain. If you haven't checked out Mr. Hayworth, take a few minutes to do so. If you care about the Tea Parties and you care about smaller government like I do, send a message. Tell your friends to support J.D. Hayworth, the real deal that we have in Arizona. Also, in the meantime, take note of the people who are campaigning for big government McCain. Sarah and Scott are showing their spending stripes with their endorsements. So make sure we send the right message in Arizona and support J.D. Remember, the biggest spending politicians will always tell you they won't spend your money if you elect them. Don't believe the lies. Judge politicians on their record because it's the only thing that counts. And let's make sure to judge McCain on his. Have a great night.